Yeah, it's just like an angry girl anthem that I want chicks to rock out to in their bedroom and to dance to and to cry to if they feel sad. That's how I feel when I listen to the song. And that was very different to when I wrote it, which makes me happy because I guess writing it was sad, but the outcome made me happy. And that was what I wanted. When I have like bursts of overwhelming feelings, like I have to do something to myself, whether it's, something bad or something good. And if it's a lucky day, I make a song. I think I was just frustrated about things. I don't remember what I was frustrated about, but I just remember thinking about past experiences in my life and how it kind of still affects me to this day and how that's so frustrating for me. And I do therapy and I have to go back to that situation constantly. So I guess writing about it and writing about my feelings just helped me, take out of my brain, organize it a bit. I grew up, watching 90s movies and listening to 90s music. My mom showed me 90s bands like the Cranberries, the Cardigans, Veruca Salt, just all these amazing bands. And I guess it just slips its way into my music somehow without me realizing at times. It's been a while since I've talked about it. Maybe it's time to cooperate. I need some help to forget about it. I'm talking to everyone in that line when I say maybe it's time to cooperate, because I haven't delved into that situation in my life. And it was the first time I have to, and, I'm getting into that period of my life where I have to get over this bump so I can be okay. It was time to get people to understand me by explaining what happened. And, that comes from my boyfriend, that goes to my friends, to my family, to everyone, The one thing I go to when I need to forget about something and when it gets hard, I always have to speak to a friend. I always have to try and speak to a friend, or always write a song about it. It's really easy to do something bad when you feel sad. So I'm coming into terms to understand that it's best to do something good to forget about something. I don't want your sympathy. Stop saying you give a shit, 'cause you don't really care. What I meant was that I don't want you to feel sorry for me or just to, treat me like a baby and try and make me feel okay. 'Cause you're never going to understand what I've been through unless you've been through it yourself. I just need you to put the effort in to understand. Care, yeah. Care, yeah. Care, yeah. The chorus, the way it's repeated, is just me finally telling them, telling everyone that this is what I actually need, And it's the frustration I felt during the time. When I wrote the song, I wanted a chorus that was obviously super catchy, but I always want to do those things where I just stop. So I'd be like, care, with the guitars and all the instruments, and I don't know, there's something nostalgic about it and fun. Yeah, it's just fun to rock out when I sing that chorus, because it means so much as well. It's been a while since I've thought about it. Maybe it's time to communicate. I guess the second verse is quite similar to the first verse, but I just wanted to explain it in a deeper way. Instead of talking about it, it's actually I never went back into that situation that I've been through and lived in it. And I have to do that in order to get over it. I have to think about it, and I need to communicate to someone, cooperating with someone to help this situation is one thing, but you have to talk about it to get it out of your system. I was 7 to think about it. The fact that I still can't forget about it. It kind of puts emphasis on how things can really affect you, if it happened to you when you were really young, and how that can really just change your whole entire life without even you realizing. I guess it was the right move because I knew it would help people out, you know. The more honest I am, the more people can connect to me and my music, and the more they connect, the more better they might feel. I'm not trying to make everyone feel better, but you know, if at least one person can relate to it a bit or can feel something from it, then that makes it worth it. I don't want your sympathy, I guess I've had it rough, but you don't really care. I was very angry when I wrote that line. I was like, yeah, I guess I've had it rough. Because I guess me accepting the fact that I've had a crappy beginning, people who know that about me kind of tend to use that as an excuse to why I lash out sometimes. And I get frustrated. I'm like, yeah, because I've had it rough. Deal with it, dude. I'm trying to go over it. Oh, by the way, I'm still the same. I'm still the same, but are you the same? It sounds as if I'm taking the piss out of the other person. Are you still the same though? Because I'm still the same. But in reality, I would rather not be the same. I would rather just move on from the situation and be a different person so I can feel better. And the fact I'm saying I'm still the same means I just I'm still stuck in that bit that I'm trying to get over. Who I'm telling, are you the same to, is the person who hurt me, but who I really love. And it's everyone who reminds me of that person. It's a delicate line, even though it might not sound like it, but it's a delicate line. Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the same? Ah, 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 ooh, ooh. Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you? I guess it was one of my favourite lines and I wanted to repeat it, and musically I wanted to complement those words, you know, every key change, every guitar twiddle. My producer and I really thought about that, and he really brought that to life, and my guitarist Jacob, he really brought that to life. This was the first time I kind of was writing a song that was very vulnerable and very personal, but I also wanted it to be just such a banger. You know, with loud guitars and stuff. And I guess I was like, you know, I'm going to repeat, like everyone's like, oh, I just hate repetitiveness. Like, yeah, no, I don't care. I'm going to repeat the word about 7 times just so I can do that one key change and do that one guitar twiddle because it's cool. I had a really bad writer's block when quarantine happened. I just couldn't write at all. And then there was a week where I managed to write all of the songs for the next release, so it's all good now.